This is Three Beards Media. Real talk, no filters, no scripts. From sports to culture, we say what others won't. Turn it up, lock in, because it all starts right now. Live from the AKC Andrew Down Studios and powered by Revelton Distilling Company.
Time plan from the bright lights flashing down in old Sin City to a 2-drink minimum and it sounds so great. Bus non-stop on the interstate, truck stop coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open mic fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip. Ain't no stage where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside, where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the neon glow to the small town dive.
Comedy the road to keep. Hey, what's up?
To the show. I hope I sound okay.
You sound good. Sound good. What'd you do differently?
Good too. You sound way better.
Yeah. Well, look, Chris came over here and he worked on this stuff. You know what's weird is I sound good, but I can't really hear myself talk, which is kind of weird. Like I can't hear me on my thing.
Yeah, that's how it
is. That's how it was supposed to be.
No, you sound good there, but then when you talk high, like if you raise your voice, then the echo.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, thank God I'm just old and tired and don't raise my voice very much.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, that's right. God damn it. Did you watch Prince Charles today or King Charles today?
Yeah, I
King
know.
Charles.
Yeah, what's going to fill me in?
I don't know. I don't. I'm just asking if he's. I just saw he was here and he got up and he talked to a bunch of people and that was it. I didn't watch it. I looked. The only reason I look at King Charles is because I dig his suits because his suits are all from Savile Row in London. Like he wears like $10,000 suits, so I always look at those and just I like the cut. I like the cut of his jib. When he puts on those really nice suits.
He was here in
Savile Row. No. He was at the what do you call it in Washington D.C. Talked in front of a bunch of Congress people. I don't know what the fuck he said. I wasn't listening. Although I got on Facebook and you saw. I just said Vice President's there, King's there, Mike Johnson's there. Where's Fatso? And of course they came after me, so they get mad. Where was Fatso? I from what I heard, Trump can't be and he can't be at that thing. He can't be there for some reason or another. I don't know why.
Got mad at you.
Yeah, then people got mad because they don't like me calling him Fatso because he's not. He has the same exact build as
lately.
Yeah, he's 6'4", 220. They say. So there you go.
Well, that's a brick shit house, dude.
That's what he has. He's built like Tim Tebow. He has the same dimensions as Tim Tebow. A lot of people don't know that.
Go. Who's built better than Tim Tebow?
Nobody.
Nobody. David.
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. People don't know that. They do not. So anyway, he was there. He was on today, and that was I saw a little bit of that. Now here's something. You want to hear something cute that's going on today?
Donald Trump was the model for Michelangelo's David. A lot of people don't know that.
That's right. Well, just the penis part. Yeah, just the penis part was the model for. If you look real close at David's penis, it's actually Trump's face. A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, they do not. So
go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Well, my wife's father recently passed. He was 95, and her mother's still 92. They've been together 71 years. Anyway, tonight she's spending the night here, so I got her in the other room. Now I want you to understand this. She's 92 years old. She was born in the Philippines, moved to Hawaii when she was like 10 or 11. So a little tiny Filipino lady. She's in the other room, so I got her all set up. And I said, what do you want? You know what she's watching right now? And she's watching it nonstop. Gunsmoke. She loves Gunsmoke. I don't get it. I can't see the connection. I mean, is that the one where that little hop sync guy's at? Was he in Gunsmoke? Or no, that was Bonanza.
Gunsmoke is before my time.
Oh, it's before everybody's time. It's like, but yeah. So she'll watch. There's like a marathon on TV Land, and she'll sit and watch the thing all night long. Well, keeps her happy. Yeah.
So where's she gonna sleep?
Well, I got the couch all pulled out for her and everything. We were going to put her upstairs in our extra bedroom, but she sleepwalks every once in a while, so you got to keep an eye on her.
You don't want her to fall down the steps.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, but my wife said we could baby gate it, and I said, nah, it still wouldn't work. She'd find a way over it. And how do you explain to the family? Oh, grandma just fell down 2 flights of steps. We're not going to do that.
Sleepwalk.
Yeah.
I want to come in your fucking room so bad. Wake up in the middle of the night, this little Filipino lady.
She's very quiet too, so you don't know. I mean, just wake up now since she's just there in the room, and she's like 3.5 feet tall, so you just don't really see her. Between her and Coco, the dog, I can't tell them apart late at night. So, well, Coco's eyes are round, and hers aren't.
But, Trump again.
What's that?
Tried to kill Trump again.
No, they didn't. I'm telling.
Stop it.
Nobody. No. Every time they come up with a new idea for something that's not working well, they say, time to kill Trump again. And that's exactly what it is. They want the ballroom, and they're figuring out, nobody wants us to have this new ballroom. Well, we got to make a way for people that want us to have the new ballroom. Let's have a guy come in and try to kill Trump again. And then they'll say, well, see, if we had the ballroom, this wouldn't have happened. So there you go.
Because if they had the correspondence dinner somewhere other than the hotel.
Yes, exactly. You can't just have it at the Hilton, apparently.
I read a thing about how the security was lax for it.
Yeah. Well, the guy ran right through. I mean, the guy ran right in. There's rumors going around, as you know, as there always is, that they knew about it ahead of time. And they let the guy get in as far as he did just so they could make it look like he was trying to kill Trump. And they knew he was coming. I think they were like waiting for him because his brother apparently called 48 hours ahead and said, my brother's a little nuts and he's going to try to come in and do something. And they said, okay. And well, they let him all the way because the guy ran right through with the security guards, that magnet place. He ran right through there with all his stuff. And then they stopped him. So, and Trump's going to get a new ballroom now.
That was happening anyway, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think they were trying to put a kibosh on it for some reason or another. But
it already started, did it not?
Yeah,
it started, and then a judge put a stop to it. And literally a week ago, another judge lifted the injunction, and he's claimed all this time that it's privately funded. So I'm not sure why now they're introducing a $400 million bill to finish it.
You know what?
Congress.
And when you think about all this, I filled up my car the other day. It was $60. Who in this country gives a fuck about a ballroom at this point? You know what I mean? I mean, why are we even talking about that at all?
Yeah. Well, because that makes it so that you can have the White House Correspondents' Dinner and nobody will try to kill the president.
Yeah, you could. I doubt that. They're going to always try. You know, when they think about it,
Really?
this guy, it's been three attempts on this guy's life. I mean, if that doesn't tell you we don't want you in there, I don't know what does. I mean, what's it? Can he take a hint? Leave.
Have you seen the video of the Fox News reporters commenting before the event of how shitty the security was?
Oh no!
You haven't seen this?
No. Well, how about when Carolyn Levitt said there's going to be some shots?
Yeah, there's going to be shots fired, which I think was probably like jokes. I don't know that.
No, they knew. I'm telling you.
I don't think they knew.
I'm telling you, no. They knew.
Do you guys realize?
No, cool.
There
was it?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's so funny to me how all of a sudden liberals are wearing all the fucking tinfoil hats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. The conspiracies.
Every time the other fucking uniform, every time the other color is in office, like the other one has all these conspiracy theories about.
Well, what else? Well, what else do they got to do? That, you know what? That, look at it that way. What else do you got to do? You're not winning the thing. You got to come up with something. What, are you just going to sit back there and twiddle your thumbs and say, go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want? You got to have something to keep you engaged.
So you just make up some shit.
Make up some shit. Whatever. Don't care. Have some fun with it.
It's so funny to me. Like, if this was the other way around, the amount of people that would be talking about how fucking the amount of like Republicans that would have all these.
Oh, sure. Well, and that's what all the liberals say too. They always say, "Can you imagine if Joe Biden did? You know, can you imagine if Obama did?" Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what you get. Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
The bottom line is it's so 50-50. It's so black and white now.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other. It doesn't matter what they do. It's bad.
Yeah.
They have an R or a D next to their name. I'm just so fucking.
No, my thing is, you know what? Republican, Democrat, I don't give a fuck. I just don't like Donald Trump. That's the bottom line. I didn't like him when he was on The Apprentice. I've never liked the guy.
And I don't like any of them. Exactly. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, but you know what? I wasn't big on Biden. I did like Obama. Clinton, I kind of like. My thing, even George Bush, who's a Republican, I like George Bush. I mean, I just want somebody who has a little bit of decorum, has a little bit of class, knows how to handle himself in public. That's all I ask. Just look like a fucking president, act like a president. And everybody that says that the whole thing, well, he tells it like it is. Fuck that, tell it like it is. He's the fucking president. Dick. He's a dick.
Bill, it like it is means he tells it like I want him to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah. I when you said both sides as far as if it's your side or your team, then you like him or whatever else. I kind of feel that way about George Bush. Like I didn't care for him.
Yeah,
hated him when he was president. After he became president and actually let his guard down and was like
9/11. He won me over 9/11.
No, but I'm just saying after he was president, and then I read his book, and then you kind of knew that I kind of like him.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of I can get along with him, and
exactly.
He had a little class. Drop the politics bullshit and just be who they really are.
Chris, I'm wondering about this though. They're talking about this ballroom thing. Does this fat fuck know that he's not even going to be around by the time it's finished? I mean, what's he care about the ballroom?
I think he's because it's going to have his name on it, and he's the one that did it. Just like they had now his face is on the passports, for God's sake. That was what today I was like, how do we get out? How do we ever come away from this? Like, we literally have this dude wanting to put his face on a passport. Like, I don't get it.
You know what? I'm telling you, by the time this guy leaves, he's going to leave a trail of just, they're going to be ripping shit off of there. It's going to be unbelievable.
Speaking of him not being alive for that to get finished or whatever, how about Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh.
Seen that?
Yeah, it was fantastic. And the fact that they got the FCC guys going after him. I mean, what country do we live in?
No, I saw this. I saw Fox News people talking about it, and this guy. I was laughing so hard at this motherfucker. I could have recorded it or sent it or something, but he's
was just pissed off like Major.
To pretend like this isn't a call to violence against the president.
Oh God. Yeah.
This guy's not it's a joke, and it's not one that Jimmy Kimmel hasn't told jokes in years. He doesn't tell jokes. He just commentary. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, do you watch Kimmel at all? Because I do. I watch all of them. I watch Kimmel. I watch Colbert, and I watch what do you call it? Seth Meyers, and then I watch The Daily Show every night, and they're hysterical. If you watch them, I mean, the political commentary they do is absolutely. Jon Stewart does it on Monday nights. It's some of the funniest writing you'll ever see, but of course they don't get it, so they ain't gonna like it. So,
have you gotten any crypto?
Dude, I'm scared
money
to do anything like that.
Once again, I have no idea how do you do it? How do you get crypto? Where do you go? Who do you talk to?
It's bullshit. But
okay, tell me.
The reason I asked is because I was watching an interview from The Daily Show with Michael Costa. He was interviewing.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember the guy's name, but I guess he made a doc. I'm gonna watch it. He made a documentary about crypto.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that too. It was the guy's an actor.
Yeah.
He's a good he's a really good actor. I can't remember his name, but McKenzie, McKenzie or something like that.
I guess.
He wrote a book on it. Yeah,
and it's crazy. So,
and it has no. like he was talking about, like actual money is backed up by something. They're actually, I mean, there's a note involved, and it used to be backed up by gold. And
watch, because this. I've done bits about this for years.
Yeah,
where I talked about. I remember like they're getting rid of the penny now or whatever. I used to do
Yeah.
about how it cost fucking 7 cents to make a nickel and shit.
Yeah,
I had this whole bit about it. I don't know if you remember it or not, but it's my whole rocks for currency.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's the whole point. Is we completely make up our monetary system.
Yeah.
So, what makes cryptocurrency any different than a dollar? It's just paper.
Yep. Wasn't our money at one time backed by how much gold we had or something? Wasn't that what it was all about in the first place?
I mean, the gold standard was the original thing.
Yeah. And then we went so far in debt that fucking forget that. Now we just print money. Yeah.
It's just
which is no different than crypto at this point.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So why is crypto bullshit? I mean, crypto ended up being a way for rich people to get away with some shit. Really,
yeah,
to the day. But
have you tried? But okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say I wanted to get into crypto. How would I do it? What do you do?
I don't
online. How?
I have Robinhood and I have some Doge. I have some Dogecoin from that little thing that happened. There's like that weird cryptocurrency. Remember, like GameStop deal. There's crazy. I've got $110 in Dogecoin. That's what I invested.
And
right now it's worth $234.
Like the crypto weren't there times that crypto money went like insane? Like we just you like if you had so much at one point you had like a lot more.
That's the thing. There's different currencies.
Yeah.
And then people decide what's worth what. I don't know. It's like trading fucking baseball cards or something.
How do you buy something with crypto? Can I go to a clothing store and buy a suit with crypto?
Convert it to money somehow. Like Robinhood.
This is like magic. I have to go to a forest and find a fucking elf, and what do I gotta do?
It's like okay, so I can buy stuff with this. Well, wait a minute, not really.
Yeah.
You got to turn it into money and then buy stuff with the money.
You have to say Rumpelstiltskin 3 times, and a fucking little Jewish fucking accountant comes out and switches it over for you. How does it work?
You have to turn the light off in your bathroom and say Bloody Mary.
Yeah. I mean, I would have no idea at all how to even get crypto or how to even use crypto. That's insane. Chris, do you know anything about crypto?
I know enough to not buy it.
He lives in Norwalk. They trade everything with like cow chips and stuff like that.
There's this machine at the Fairway down here where you can like cash in money for crypto or something.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's a fucking scam. I don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
I've become an old man. I just want my own. I just want my money. Give me my green money and my debit card, and that's all I need.
A few times ago when I was out in Vegas, this is probably a year or two ago, there were some young guys came to my show, and they were just those young bras. You know, they were finance guys, and you just asshole kind of guys. But they were out for the night, and they were like they had limos and everything, and playing it big time. And I asked them, and I said, how you doing on this? And they said, crypto, baby, crypto. And that's all he said. But I trying to figure out what do you mean crypto? And that's how they were financing this whole trip. But
it's a fucking scam. They're scamming people.
Yeah.
They're Bernie Madoff and some shit. They're doing something.
Yeah.
It's like that Nikki Glaser joke where even Gronk know that not real money.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Speaking of like Bloody Mary and shit, did you ever have any of those? Did you have an urban legend like that when you were a kid that scared the shit out of you?
God, I mean, I'm so fucking old. I mean, all we had was like Bigfoot. I mean, that was it. It was that we had that Bigfoot came out when I was a kid, and that was about. He wasn't even Sasquatch then. I think he was just Bigfoot. But and then the Abominable Snowman.
Was that that's the Zapruder film, right?
No, that's the Kennedy killing. The Zapruder film.
The Zapruder film.
That's when John F. Kennedy got shot.
Christ.
Yeah, the
Are
Zapruder
you
film.
talking about that Sasquatch, that walking video of the
That one
Bigfoot? That's what I call the Zapruder film.
You know, when the Sasquatch walked in, all of a sudden he got shot, and everybody thought he got shot from behind, and then you come to find out that the bullet came from a different place.
Bigfoot started climbing over trees.
Yeah, I know that video you're talking about. I think Will Ferrell did like a takeoff on that one time, where he was looking like the Sasquatch was walking. The blurry film. They also had one of the Loch Ness Monster too. Yeah, that was
something that it sounds like Zapruder or something. It's the something they call it the something film. Yeah.
Yeah. We had the Loch Ness Monster, and you've seen that film where they show the monster's head coming out of the water.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like something that was going to come and get you, like something
like the Boogeyman, like Candyman. Oh, there it is. Bigfoot, Patterson,
Patterson Gimlin film.
Okay,
so you can see where I got that confused with Zapruder.
That looks no different than my Uncle Frank in the summer down at the lakes when he took his shirt off.
I mean, I think it looks like a real Bigfoot. You think that's a person in an ape costume?
Did you growing up? Did your parents have like an imaginary thing that they would try to scare you with, like a person or whatever?
Chris, you know who my father was. There was no imaginary. There was actually a person that would do that.
I forgot the audience I was talking to. I apologize.
You want Tony to come over again? Is that what you want?
Listen, you don't go to bed.
Yeah.
You might be drinking coffee on a patio outside of a cafe tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. Take you to Santorelli's.
Might just drive by with some Tommy guns.
Yeah. Look under your bed.
Did you ever... Okay, here you go. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, so there's no boogeyman, nothing like that. Nothing scared you when you were a kid. You weren't worried about anything under your bed. Nothing.
No. I was worried about just people that were actually coming over the house. Forget about under the bed. Well, yeah, when I was a little kid, I mean, there were. I've told you the story about the time when I was a little kid. I came home from school one day, and in our house on Calder, we had a pinball machine in the basement, and I would go down there as a little kid, and I would play the pinball machine. I was like 7, 8 years old, not even that, 6 or 7. One day I go down there, there's a guy down there smoking a cigarette, playing the game. Real rough looking fucking guy. So I come upstairs and I told my mom, I said, Mom, she goes, oh, that's a friend of your dad's. I can't remember his name. I think it might've been Tony. And he's going to be staying with us a couple days. So first day I kind of looking at him and I don't want to go down there. Finally he sees me. Come on down here. Come on. So I go down there. Next thing you know, 2-3 days later, we're playing pinball. We're laughing. 3-4 days after that, now we're fighting. Now he's fucking cheating. I know he's cheating. I fucking got my mom down there. We got to break us up. It was just a horrible thing. I mean, finally, I said, I fuck this guy. So he leaves, and I find out years later that the guy was on the lam. He fucking whacked somebody. My dad was happy. He was hiding out of my house. Now, what kind of parents let their child play pinball with a murderer? He's down in my basement after killing somebody, and I'm down there playing with him.
Is this something that, see, this is probably something you should have talked about in therapy.
Like I went to therapy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. You should have, maybe.
Billy, that's a Pandora's box we're not going to open. Yeah.
Do you have some, like, a little bit of anger and bitterness towards your parents for this?
You know what? I did. Yeah. After a while, I mean, I can remember at times I would think to myself, that was probably not, what the fuck was I doing? What was I doing down there with that guy? And my mom had no idea. My mom didn't know the guy was, but my dad did.
And your dad's probably thinking, but your dad's thinking, fucking,
this guy ain't going to do nothing. Yeah.
Well, but if I say no.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
your family is in actual danger if I don't hide this guy.
Yeah, exactly. But I was playing pinball as a kindergartner with a fucking, I never knew. You know what? I should look into it and see exactly who it was. Find out who he was.
But as a kindergartner, you didn't know your dad was a gangster.
No. Like I said, all I knew about my dad when I was a little kid is that we never waited in line anywhere. We just everywhere we went, we got in. It was like it was like we had the free pass at Disney World. Because we're going to go to the movies. We just went in the movies. We're going to go to a restaurant. We just went in and sat down. There was no.
But if you didn't know this, how could you have been scared of people coming to your house?
Well, because just the way they looked, just their actual physical appearance. You see a guy coming, he's got 3 scars across his face. He's got hands like look like fucking meat hooks. It's like, what's this? He doesn't look like anybody in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
So is that's why you're so racist? Because when the Globetrotters showed up, you're like, oh my God.
Well, that was once again.
Hey,
being
Dad,
as little as I was,
blackies doing over here?
I don't think at that point in my life, I probably really haven't seen very many. The only black people I ever saw were at the airport. They were the porters that would grab the suitcases, and they were friends of my father's, and they would be real nice. But then when I showed up the driveway, these guys are 6'9", 6'10". It was like, whoa. But after a while, I just naturally. I felt like I lived at Neverland. You know what I mean? Like we just had giraffes in the driveway. So.
Was Curly Neal at your house?
Curly Neal, Mental Lemon. That was the only 2 I really knew, but it was Curly Neal and Mental Lemon. Yeah.
And did you know who they were when you saw them?
No, I was too little. And then as I got older, I knew who they were. Because this was like 64. I was like 8 years old, maybe. Yeah.
So your older brothers knew.
My brother Frankie. My brother Frankie was an all-state basketball player, so he was out there playing with him.
Yeah.
He could actually play with him, so he knew. And it was kind of cool because when my brother Frankie played at Dowling, and he was an all-state baseball player, they when they took their infield practice, and they played at Sec Taylor, that was their home field for Dowling. But when they would take infield practice, they would play Sweet Georgia Brown. That was their infield. So, and of course, my brother, when he turned double plays and shit, he'd be real fancy and stuff.
Yeah. Sweet, because they had so much soul on that Dowling squad.
Our shortstop was black, Bobby Randall.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, good for you guys. How'd you get him to be Catholic?
He was the whitest black guy I ever saw in my life. Button-down collared shirts, penny loafers. He could ball though. He could ball. Bobby Randall could play.
That's what always cracked me up about Dowling.
Yeah.
Well, they make them go to mass. Well, yeah, just because they put on pants and go to mass on Wednesday to play sports.
Let me tell you what, we were like Notre Dame. They used to call us the Fighting Irish. Wasn't one Irish guy on the team.
No,
not even close.
Not a lot of Catholics either.
No. On the other hand, you know what? You didn't have any polar bears on your team, actual polar bears. So
you're right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you call us the Dowling morons too? Like that's what everybody called us. Because I always hated the name the Maroons. It was like that's because that's what Bugs Bunny used to call you. What a maroon. What a maroon.
Do you think that was racist or him saying moron?
I like it. Anything Bugs said was fine. Bugs was the coolest cat of all time.
I think Maroon's like calling him a dumb Indian. That's what I think it is, dude. From back then, like
Yeah.
You had maroon skin, you're a dumb fucking Indian. What a maroon.
Could have been back then. Don't you remember when Bugs got in a fight with that little Aborigine? Remember the little Aborigine?
With the fucking thing, the bone nose.
And then Bugs would like talk to him and he'd go, ooga booga baga booga. And the little Aborigine go fucking nuts. Racist. They didn't care back then. Warner Brothers didn't give a fuck back then.
Well, I mean, it wasn't edgy. It wasn't edgy back then.
No. Then them goddamn liberals, Billy.
Isn't it funny how you let stuff get old enough it becomes edgy again?
Yeah, exactly.
Like now it's edgy again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. They cut shit out of Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Now you think about it, I haven't seen that little Aborigine. They probably won't show him anymore.
Yeah, they won't show that.
Yeah. But we're in Trump land. We should be able to show everything now.
They won't show the big black lady chasing Tom and Jerry around and shit.
Yeah, the maids were always black and the butlers were always black and shit. Yeah,
lips and shit.
Oh yeah,
ridiculous. So ridiculously racist.
Spanky in our gang. What about alfalfa? Oh, not alfalfa. Buckwheat.
Buckwheat. Ote.
Oh, day. 1, 2, 3 times a many. There he is.
I was saying, mate.
He didn't have a bone in his nose.
Oh, I thought he did.
I'm a big
See, it's-
boy now. Look, Mother, if you want to chastise me, try psychology. And let's get rid of this thing.
Now you know where.
There he is.
What's up, Jack?
Wow! Kalinka!
Anga bunga bunga!
Bunga bunga bunga!
Anga bunga bunga!
Bunga bunga bunga!
Anga bunga bunga! Inga binga binga bunga! What the?
You couldn't fuck with bugs. You just couldn't.
Dude,
Also, I'm pretty sure I'll
Unga
probably get a note from Facebook here in a little bit that I gotta get kicked off.
Ugga bugga wugga.
Unga bunga bunga binga bunga bunga bunga.
You know what though? That didn't look that racist because the guy
No.
was almost white.
You know, in my mind, I racist it up in my head. I made it worse in my head. Over time, I made it worse.
that was your own inherent racism.
Yeah, you're probably right. The greatest cartoon of all times was when Bugs played against the Gas House Gorillas.
The baseball one.
Yeah,
Strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out. Strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out.
he had the slow
that
ball.
was- I used to bring that up whenever we were getting our ass kicked in a baseball game.
Uh-huh.
Like Jesus, it's like the Bugs Bunny cartoon. Now,
Yeah.
fucking bases loaded.
Yeah. The Gas House Gorillas, man. They were so. We played when I played 16-inch softball. We had to go play in Chicago one time, and we played these guys from Chicago that looked just like the Gas House Gorillas. I mean, they were just big cigars and shit. The bats were huge. And it was 16-inch softball, and usually 16-inch you try to get base hits and move. These guys were just hitting bombs with that giant fucking ball. Just and then they weren't wearing gloves or anything. They were just
gonna say the 16-inch. Did you not wear gloves?
Look, there's two kinds of 16-inch. There was one called the kitten ball, which was like the clincher, which was a softer ball that you could play with no glove. But then there was a ball that was actually a softball, but it was just big. So you needed a glove because I mean it was still stayed hard.
Yeah.
These guys, they didn't care. They played with no gloves. They had giant hands. They were they were unbelievable.
But they all look like Paul Bunyan.
They did. They were like they were the Gas House Gorillas.
Yeah, the gas
They were smoking cigars and just hitting bombs. Just
just a bunch of Babe Ruths.
yeah. We get up to bat. We get like 27 hits, 12 runs. They get 12 hits, 12 runs. I mean, it just wasn't. Yeah. Boom. Unga bunga bunga binga bunga.
I'm kind of bored. We should plan something.
Yeah. Well, I'm gone next week, so you're gonna probably have a guest host.
How do we get into the next White House Correspondents' Dinner?
Just
I mean,
we're
apparently you
just
can just walk right in.
Yeah, with a gun and everything.
I read that the guy had
The guy ran in. Just ran in.
Did you
well, but
see?
he had a room there like 2 days before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just hung out.
Did you see the NBC reporter interview him the next day and just read the manifesto, and he was like, "I'm not a rapist. I'm not a pedophile." And she goes,
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, you thought that he was talking
Talking about you. Oh yeah.
It just
She set
let
him
write
up.
it.
She set
Let
him up
write it.
perfectly. You know what he looks like? I keep looking at him like when he like falls asleep and he wakes up all the time and he falls asleep and wakes up. He looks just like a Komodo dragon. Like if you go see a Komodo dragon in like one of them cages when their eyes are shut, like their eyes are shut, and then they wake up, they go, and they kind of look around. That's what Trump looks like. He's a Komodo dragon. Looks like an old fucking Komodo dragon. And did you see what he did right before she asked the question? He looked right at the camera. He looked at the camera first, and then he went back at her. Like, you fucker set me up. Yeah.
Chris, you should pull up some of the quotes from them about Jimmy Kimmel's joke.
Yeah.
About his. First of all, why where was that at, and how was Jimmy Kimmel and Melania?
What Jimmy Kimmel did on one of his shows, he said since he wasn't going to be invited to the correspondence thing, he did his own show where he was the comedian roasting
And it
him
was before it happened.
the day before.
So that was a fake shot of her.
So
It was a fake shot of her reacting to him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What he did is he did the whole thing where like he was going in the audience and like, oh, so and so's here and so they weren't. It was on his last. What show was it? Was like last.
Okay, so
Thursday.
so here's what he
I
said.
actually saw the video as if he was roasting her to her face.
Yeah. No. It was all made up.
Kimmel said, Kimmel said in his TV show's monologue, parodying the dinner, "Our First Lady Melania is here. Look at Melania. So beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have the glow like an expected widow."
Yeah.
He also mocked the relationship between the first couple, portraying distance between them. "Oh, by the way, Melania, this is Donald. Donald, this is Melania."
Yeah.
The TV show host also joked how she would celebrate her birthday on Sunday, saying she's planning to celebrate at home the same way she always does, looking out the window and whispering, "What have I done?"
Yeah. It was really funny.
2 days before they entered Washington Hotel and they began the shooting. And then she came out and she's like, "Kimmel's hateful and violent rhetoric is intended to divide our country. His monologue about my family isn't comedy. His words are corrosive and deepens the political sickness within America." Dude, have you talked to the dude that you lay next to every night?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, here's what's funny about that is everybody wants to have it both ways when it's the other team.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to have it both ways. The Trump administration loves to be like, well, he was kidding. He said that tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
That's
just him. That's just
he
Donald.
literally posted a racist video of the Obamas like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny is he's done so much shit that you bring stuff up that you actually forgot about. I mean, yeah. Did we forget about the Obama ape thing? I mean,
you don't get to say he was just joking and then get mad when someone jokes.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. But this has been going on for years. I mean, this is what it happens. You're right.
Fucking
yeah. You got to give as good as you get. You got to take as well as you give, or whatever.
But
that's just what it is.
The problem is, it's easier and easier for people to make shit up.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Who said this quote? Donald Trump or Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? Have you heard these before?
No.
Well, this is excellent.
Number one. By building a casino, I can tighten my stranglehold on this dismal town. Mr. Burns or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Mr. Burns.
Incorrect. It's Mr. Burns.
Okay.
You don't have to sue me to get my pants off. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
Donald Trump.
Mr. Burns.
Oh.
My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been documented at various other parts of my body. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
That's Donald Trump, but it's meant to sound like Mr. Burns.
It is Donald Trump. In life, you have to rely on the past, and that's called history. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
That's Donald Stump.
It's Donald Trump. What makes a man endanger his job and, yes, even his life by asking me for money? Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
That's Mr. Burns.
Correct. Oh, the Germans are mad at me. I'm so scared. Oh, the Germans. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Mr. Burns.
Wow.
Part of the beauty of me is that I'm very rich. Now, see, this could be either one.
Yeah.
Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
Donald Trump.
Mr. Burns.
It's Donald Trump.
Jesus Christ.
Anyone can start a family. These days, no one can find a job. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
That Mr. Burns, because Donald Trump would never say no one can find a job.
It's Mr. Burns. Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
Donald Trump.
Sounds like Trump.
That's Trump. You're the fattest thing I've ever seen, and I've been on safari. Donald Trump or Mr. Burns?
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
You're the fattest thing I've ever seen.
What was the one right before that? It reminded me of something.
It was money was never a big motivation for me, except for a way to keep score.
Yeah, that's the main thing with these fucks. These guys, the guys with all the money, the 5 guys that are secretly running everything because they have
Yeah.
money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they want to do is beat each other. They have enough money. They just want more, so that they just want to beat each other. They're just keeping score.
They want to have like 10 guys that have all the money in the world, like more than half, and then that's just they want to run the world. 10 guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean, and no one should have $1 trillion. There's no reason for that. We should be able to go take it from them.
But here's what's funny.
Hmm.
You know, we always talk about how so-and-so has enough money to solve world hunger. How exactly would that work? You know what I mean? Like, we already have this made-up monetary system. We could just feed people if we really wanted to.
You know what? There obviously there's no way to really do it, because you think by now someone would have done it, don't you think?
I mean,
obviously
somebody would have had enough money to just,
I mean, for instance, the homeless in the United States. Let's say $1 billion would cure the homeless here in Iowa. So let's say it's $1 billion everywhere, or someplace you might not even. So say if you had $50 billion, you could get rid of homelessness in this country. $50 billion that's what they spent the last 50 days over in Iran. So you're telling me if they took that $50 billion and said, let's just solve homelessness, they could? Could they?
No, I don't think they could.
What would it do then?
I don't think that. I think that's the problem, is like when you look at homelessness as a whole, it goes so much deeper than just not having a place to live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean, well, just the mental illness part alone is, yeah.
Right. So you have to handle that as well. So not only do you have to give them a place to live, you have to give them resources to handle whatever mental illness has caused them to be homeless.
Okay, well, forget 50 billion. How about $100 billion?
Also, but what I'm saying is, where you're still going to have homeless people. They'll have homes for a little while.
Yeah.
But then they won't keep a job. And then there's going to be a very high percentage of those people that end up homeless anyway.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
so how do you?
But if you had $100 billion spread throughout the country, don't you think you could take care of a majority instead of? I mean, don't you think you could take that homeless population and take it from what it is down to maybe 10% of what it is?
But what do you do with all of them after you house them? What happens?
You figure. I guess you figure out ways to keep. You got to figure out a way to give them a reason to live. I guess. My whole thing was, I always said, if I won giant lottery, I thought I would build a homeless place, right? A place, and then right next to it put an ARL. All right, and then here's what it would be: you can live there. You take care of the animals at the ARL. It gives you a purpose. Most homeless people got dogs and cats anyway. But if you told them, okay, here's what you do: we're going to take care of your housing and your food. Your job is every morning to wake up, make sure these dogs are fed and walked and cleaned, and there you go.
That's a good idea.
Purpose. You have a purpose now.
Well, kind of like they do that with in some really low security prisons. They do.
Yeah, exactly.
Service animals.
Because there's some people, all they really need is a purpose. If you gave them a purpose, and if somebody got up every day and said, you know what, okay, life ain't great, but I got a meal, I've got a cot, I got a place to live, I can take a shower thing, and I got an animal that I can look out after, and it gives me purpose to live every day. I think that would be a great thing.
Well, I agree. It's just that my whole thing is we just throw these arbitrary numbers out.
Yeah.
Oh, so-and-so's got enough money to solve this. Okay, well, what does that look like?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody ever says what that is going to look like. What's it going to look like?
It's like crypto. Nobody knows.
What does solving homelessness look like? You round up everybody that's homeless and you give them a home.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to give them a home. You got to give them a job.
Do they have to pay for that home?
Yeah. Give them a reason to live.
Do they have to pay the property taxes?
Yeah.
Give it to them.
I don't
know. Have a job.
Say as long as I have weed, Rev Green, he knows what it is.
I mean,
that's what we do him.
There is you have to acknowledge the fact that there is a certain part of the population that's
that you're just you're not gonna be able to take care of.
Well, they're homeless on purpose. They like the freedom. Like, think about it for a second. Like, who's got more freedom during their day than a homeless person?
Well, I mean, that sounds all good and fair, but I mean, if you're in Des Moines, Iowa in February and it's 40 below,
100%, yeah, you're in bad shape.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, the thing is, you could at least build, if you had that kind of money, if money's no object, you could at least build some kind of camps to where people could go inside in the winter. And I don't care if it's an 8x5 thing that has a shower next to it and a toilet, and be in a cot where they can keep it, at least they could be inside and be fed.
A bunch of mangers.
Yeah, there you go.
Just a bunch of mangers. Just
a bunch of tiny homes. Just some tiny homes.
That's what Joppa's doing. They are. The Joppa has actually
Joppa's a good organization.
They have a big one. They have a big tiny home camp in Austin.
They have a big tiny home.
Big tiny. Yeah.
In the middle, they call it Joppa the Hut.
Yeah, it's but they have one. They have one in Austin, Texas, and that's what the one here in Des Moines. They're going to do the same.
See, I like that. I like that idea. You have it's like we were talking about before, the island of Dr. Moreau. All those conservatives that think there's just this warehouse full of trannies fucking each other. Like you just fucking just build a warehouse and put a few heaters in there and just let dirty homeless people fuck. Just come in there and it's just fucking
raw dog it
in there. That's what they think.
All right, you guys ready to take a break?
Yep.
Come back.
We're not done solving the homeless.
Well,
we'll have it solved by the time we get back.
That's right. We got some stuff to talk about. I've got this. You guys may or may not have heard these rules before that I found. We were talking about them at work today. I was teasing some people, and I thought I'd read these rules. A good housewife's guide on how they should handle their husbands.
I have read these. I feel like we might have read these on.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's familiar.
We got a whole new audience now. All right, let's get a word from our sponsors.
Don't let me forget. That reminds me, our buddy John Bush put up a post the other day that I wanted to talk about.
Okay. We'll come back. We'll go to John's post first.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's why choosing the right real estate team matters. The Jenny Farrell team with RE/MAX Concepts has been helping families across the Des Moines metro find the right home since 1998. Born and raised right here in the community, Jenny understands the neighborhoods, the market, and what truly makes a house feel like home. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or preparing to sell, the Jenny Farrell team provides expert guidance every step of the way, from market analysis and listings to negotiations and closing. Their consultative approach means you'll feel confident, informed, and supported throughout the entire process. Jenny Farrell Team, RE/MAX Concepts. Call or text 515-779-7500. Visit jenniferfarrell.remax.com. Experience you can trust. Results you can move into.
Right here in Iowa, we don't mess around when it comes to food. Creasman Foods is raising the bar on frozen pizza. Bold sauce, loaded toppings, and crust that actually holds up when you grab that second slice. This isn't just another box in the freezer aisle. This is Iowa-made pizza, built on real food service experience and brought straight to your local grocery store. You can find Creasman Foods at Hy-Vee, Fairway, and other local retailers across the state. And if you don't see it, ask for it by name. Because if you're already buying frozen pizza, you might as well buy one that brings serious flavor to the table. Creasman Foods, Iowa-made, big flavor, no shortcuts.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name stands above the rest. Step inside, where tradition still matters. Warm, familiar, unmistakably Iowa, where every guest is welcomed like family. Service that's personal and never rushed. Fresh starts made daily. Iowa beef, hand seasoned. Guided by fire, built on flavor. Served with pride. A bar as bold as the menu. Featuring the old-fashioned we're known for. A place that stays with you long after the night ends. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines. Steak done right.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Finding the perfect gift for your wife or girlfriend isn't always easy. You want something thoughtful, stylish, and unique. And that's exactly what you'll find at Styled by JJ Boutique. Julia Bradshaw and her team strive to be your go-to boutique for casual, boho, and chic clothing and accessories, helping women elevate their style one piece at a time. Located right here in Johnston, Iowa, Styled by JJ brings trendy, high-quality fashion that boosts confidence without breaking the bank. So, if you're looking for a gift that says, I get you, instead of I tried, head to Styled by JJ Boutique. Because nothing makes her smile like feeling beautiful. Styled by JJ Boutique, where style meets confidence. Visit our Johnston location or shop online at styledbyjjboutique.com.
Not every animal gets a fair shot. But that's exactly what Animal Lifeline of Iowa is here to change. Since 1986, they've been stepping in for the ones who need it most. Injured, abused, orphaned, and special needs cats and dogs across Iowa. This isn't just a shelter, it's a lifeline. As Central Iowa's only no-kill shelter dedicated to special needs animals, they provide life-saving care, rehabilitation, and the opportunity for every animal to find a forever home, no matter how long it takes. But here's the deal. They can only save as many lives as the community supports. So get involved. Donate online. Hit up the Animal Lifeline thrift store, where every purchase fuels their mission. Or, better yet, find your next best friend and adopt. Because every tail wag, every purr, starts with someone like you. Animal Lifeline of Iowa, where we provide much-needed TLC and a safe space until they find their home.
All right, and this is this week's Adoptable of the Week at the Animal Lifeline of Iowa. It is Balin, 3-year-old pit bull.
Balin's cute as hell.
Oh, yeah, I met Balin when I went and did the tour.
Yeah.
Super lovable. Balin, though, is a super guy. He's blind. He was a young puppy, found badly injured in Houston, Texas. And after several attempts, they were not able to save his eyes. But he is lovable. He loves to play. He maps himself out, can figure out where to go. So, and right now they're doing $50 adoptions for adult dogs. So,
yeah.
What the hell is that? What is that? That rumbling in the background.
Where?
I don't know.
I don't know. It sounded like somebody was ripping a fart, for God's sakes.
It probably was. Willie doesn't. It's Willie's Trizeptide fucking.
Don't make fun of me. Don't you dare.
What is it? What's that shot?
Trizeptide.
Yeah, your Trizeptide farts.
There's no such thing. You made that up.
Peek out.
You made it up. Hey, we have our show this weekend, so everybody should know. Friday.
May 1st.
Yep.
I'll be there.
It's going to be a good show. Great show.
Are we going to draw straws to see you?
Oh, we already set up the lineup. You want to know what it is?
Yeah. What is it?
It's going to be
it's a riveting show for people to know.
Steve Berry, MC, Jonathan May, Johnny Bush, Dwayne, you, me.
Oh, got it.
There you go.
Well, good. I don't have to follow Jonathan May.
Don't want to do that.
I don't ever want to follow fucking magicians and shit. I hate
God,
in these situations where it's like
he just
kind of a family atmosphere.
The people were just,
by the way?
It was unbelievable. They were just going nuts.
Am I supposed to be clean, by the way? Are we
no. It's a what do you call it? It's the
normal show.
Yeah.
All right, John Bush's Facebook post. Is this the one?
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this because
okay.
Bush. This is something Bush and I have talked about before. I keep meaning to call.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
About the unwritten rules.
Yes.
Right.
Here's something annoying about sports: unwritten rules. Have rules or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something we disagree on.
Oh,
You
yeah?
and Chris disagree on this?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, because I think there's unwritten rules are about respecting your opponent. Like,
Mhm.
they're not about actual rules within the game, and that's why they get policed on their own. That's why guys throw at guys
Yeah.
in baseball.
Yeah.
Like, if you're up by 10 runs and you're stealing bases,
Right.
that's looked bad. That's frowned upon.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's kicking a guy while you're down.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, like, no, that doesn't mean that comebacks haven't happened.
Mhm.
Down 10 runs or whatever. Yeah, they do. But the point is, guy steals bases up 10, 12 runs. He's getting fucking thrown at next time.
And I think they know that for the most part, don't they?
Yeah. But like, are you okay with that? Like, those are what unwritten, or like little things. Like, I'm not all that familiar with like football or basketball, but like I know there's a lot of them in baseball, and I think that's more so what
It's basically just not showing anybody up. I mean, in any sport, you just don't show them up. I mean, when the decision is already decided, you just don't show somebody up.
Well, they do, yeah. But I mean, there are guys taunt, and that's more and more acceptable or whatever. But like, like back in my day, like,
so I feel like, go ahead, and then I'll read some of these that I found online.
Okay, like when I played, if a guy stood there and pimped a home run, if a guy stared at it while and didn't just start running, he's gonna get one fucking under his chin next time he's up. Like,
I understand that.
Little shit like that. Like, you don't walk across the mound.
Yeah.
You don't walk between the pitcher and home plate. It's like in golf, you don't walk through a guy's line.
Yeah.
On the green, on the putting green, right? Like, it's kind of, in baseball, you don't walk in front of the pitcher.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's just these little respect type things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right there. You didn't hear that snoring?
Willie's dog snoring again.
Oh, it's Coco. Coco's sleeping.
It's like
Coco's
dog snoring.
That's how good that mic is.
Yeah, I know.
All right. You just said this one. Don't flip your bat excessively after a home run.
Right.
Reggie Jackson's the one that got that all going. Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, it doesn't get, nothing happens to you. It's not an actual rule. Like, you don't get kicked out of the game, none of that. But you're risking getting one thrown under your chin next time you're up to bat.
Don't bunt to break up a no-hitter.
Yeah, that's one that I'm on the fence with. That's a tough.
I thought maybe you would.
Well, you know what? Here's the deal. It all depends on the game. I mean, if it's a 1-0, 2-0 game, I understand. But if it's 8-0, come on. You don't do that. That happened to my daughter a couple of times, which was really pissed me off. Well,
Just send Tony over there.
Yeah.
Some guy with fucking scars on his face and shit goes over to those poor.
Why are you butting over there?
Those poor Bondurant girls. Walks over there. Hey,
let me see your bat.
I see one of you square around it all. Yeah. We're gonna have problems.
That's right.
For baseball. Take a knee instead of running up the score late in a blowout.
Take a knee?
Yep.
In baseball?
No, I'm sorry. In football. My mistake.
Okay. All right.
Football, yeah. Take a knee instead of running up the score late in a blowout.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Fuck that.
No.
What if I'm the third string running back that never gets to play and I got a chance to score a touchdown? I can't score?
You know what? Now, there is something to be said about, like he's saying there, like, in a game, if they, like, for instance, the basketball game, it's a blowout and both team puts in their third string.
Start chucking threes, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they're both third string teams, although I've seen before where a team will leave in their first string against and just run the score up, that sucks. But if they're both the third string teams,
if the third string's in for a few minutes, just let them. They're gonna just play basketball, and let
them play basketball. Yeah, that's okay.
If a team's still got their starters on the floor and they're pressing with 2 minutes left and they're up by 20, that's obvious, right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess what I'm I think some unwritten rules are fine. I think they're a little bit necessary. Is my point. Like,
It's fair.
Okay.
but the thing about bunting though, to break
Dude,
up a hitter, that's a tough
I don't
one.
have,
'Cause,
it's tough for me too.
it's not easy to get a bunt base hit. First of all, I mean, for the most part, you know, but then again, a guy is probably laying down that bunt because the third baseman's playing really deep because it's 8-0 and it's a no hitter. But I don't know, man. Okay, so third baseman. So are you saying the third baseman shouldn't come in to take a bunt away, and then maybe he hits it over his head, and that's a legit base hit? Then are you pissed off because the guy fucking made him think he was gonna bunt? Like, what if he fucking squares around on the first pitch? Brings the third baseman in.
Yeah.
Like, right? He squares around, but he
Yeah.
pulls the bat back, brings the third baseman in, and then hits a little blooper over the third baseman's head that the third baseman would have caught if he was playing it regular.
Yeah. And also think about it like this way too. I mean, even if it is 8-0, you know, a lot of people, you know, that's what their job is to play the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So how you tell them not to play the game hard? That mean that you wouldn't teach your kid that. You would tell your kid you're there to win till the last out. So
8-0.
Yeah.
But it's late in the season, and I can get one more hit gets me $100,000 bonus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm laying down a motherfucking.
I'm goddamn right I am.
Yeah. I guess what it is as far as showing people off is, like you said, that the very, very, very unnecessary things.
Yeah, like see that.
Like,
he doesn't fall into
staring
that.
a guy down after you drill a home run. You're
Yeah.
throwing the pitcher
Yeah.
down.
Like bunting when there's a no hitter or perfect game going.
Yeah.
I don't think that falls into those.
No, I don't either.
I think that's, and there's also just a certain amount of pride. Like, I don't want my
Yeah.
team to get no hit.
Yeah, exactly. Stealing a base when you're up a bunch, you don't do that. Well, you know what? I think it's more from the team that's winning than the team that's losing. You know what I mean? Running up a score. If you're losing and you're trying to do something, I think that you have every expectation to try to win the game.
For last year, was it 2 years ago at the KU, like the Kansas game? They were up by like 30. And some kid at the end of the game stole the ball from the Kansas guy and went down and jammed it, and he was down by 30. Like at that point, you look like a complete fucking jack.
You know what I hate more than anything? I hate the guys that celebrate when they're losing. Like the guy that sacks a quarterback and then he does that big walk thing. It's like, dude, you're down by 48.
He gets a first down and he's down 40.
Yeah. And they give you that.
He's like,
My dad always hated the celebrations. He's always
really,
and that's what's crazy.
The old Barry Sanders.
Well, my dad always
act like you've been there,
but my dad loved Muhammad Ali.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he
because he was the greatest, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
When he was a kid,
yeah,
Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and all that. Like that was a divide. I mean, you're the same age as my dad.
Yeah,
so that was like a divide. It was you liked one of those two guys.
Yeah,
and especially white people, and most of the white people liked Joe Frazier because he acted like they wanted him to act.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, Muhammad Ali had a big mouth, and they didn't like that shit. Well,
no.
My dad loved Muhammad Ali, and so that always was crazy to me how he hated guys doing celebrations when they get a sack and yada yada.
I guess it all depends who you are.
One thing that he said that always cracked me up, though, and he was right, was that guy got one sack this whole game, and he got blocked on every other play. He's like, could you imagine if the offensive lineman did a celebration dance every time he successfully blocked that guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I don't.
You
know what's crazy about football to me is how you can get penalized for taunting. Yet when you get in the end zone, these guys have these choreographed fucking dances they're doing. So I mean, it's like a particular time it's okay, then the other time it's not. I mean, I don't know.
And they have spent time practicing these.
Oh my God, I know. It's like watching fucking Broadway.
When I first met Brent Curvey, I asked him about, you know, he scored 3 touchdowns as a defensive tackle, and that's how he got the nickname Big Play. Yeah. The first time he ever picked up a fumble and ran it back, he jumped into the end zone and like did a twirl into the end zone and got a penalty for it. Mm-hmm. And Coach McCarney screamed at him on the sidelines and was like, "You need to act like you've been there before." And he said, "Coach, I ain't never been there before, so I didn't know what to do."
That's a great line.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's read some of these good housewives guide to explain to how to better serve your husband. Let's see if you guys agree with some of these.
I'm already telling you, I agree with all of them.
Number one, let's see how far Billy's willing to go. Number one, have dinner ready. Plan ahead even the night before to have a delicious meal ready on the time of his return. This is a way of letting him know that you have been thinking about him and are concerned about his needs.
When was this written? In 1957?
This is the 1950s guide to house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I agree with this, and I'm going to add one thing. She should also be in her best dress and full makeup.
Hold on.
Done when I get there for this.
Hold on. That might be lower in the list here. Number two, most men are hungry when they come home, and the prospect of a good meal is part of a warm welcome needed. Number three, prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to rest so that you'll be refreshed when he arrives. Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair, and be fresh looking. He has just been with a lot of work-weary people.
Oh, this is for all the wives of all the MAGA people that work for Trump.
I'm so far, I'm not seeing anything wrong.
Be a little gay and a little more interesting for him. His boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it. Remember, in the 50s, gay meant happy and excited.
Yes, that's right.
Well,
so
no, I'm thinking maybe like she's ready a threesome when I get home. Like they're like, hey, be a little gay for your husband. And then you get home and like her and the neighbor lady are fucking mowing on each other.
You know, back in the 50s, you know what, that shit was happening too. And it's just like, it was
like,
so undercover
Dolores,
back then. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
I know.
So undercover. J. Edgar Hoover's over there wearing a fucking dress.
Dolores, I love the way you lick my clit when Abner's away at work.
I know my way around a vagina.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that.
Not a lot of people know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Clear away the clutter. Make one last trip around the main part of the house just before he arrives. Gather up the school books, toys, and paper, and then run a desk cloth over the tables.
When you're saying clear up the clutter, I thought it was like a grooming thing for her.
What I love about it though is I love how she's obviously been chasing kids around all day, right? Like
Yes,
it's
exactly.
the school book, like pick up the toys, like have everything fucking picked up for when he gets home, right? And she needs to freshen up and she needs to have all the stuff ready because he's been with a lot of work weary people all day. And so
she's got to make sure she has that highball ready.
Oh, wait a minute. It's like, now wait a minute. You get 15 minutes to rest. I know you've been chasing the kids around, but your husband, he's the one putting a roof over your head, lady.
Prepare the children. Take a few minutes to wash the children's hands and faces, comb their hair, and if necessary, change their clothes. Children are little treasures, and he would like to see them playing the part. Minimize all noise, and at the time of his arrival, eliminate all noise of the washer, dryer, or vacuum, and try to encourage the children to be quiet. He's had a long day.
Yes.
Wow.
Be happy to see him. Free him with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please him. Listen to him.
Where's his highball at? He's got to have a highball.
Well, I think we're getting there.
Okay.
You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics and conversation are more important than yours.
Yes.
Oh, God. Billy, if you could just get a fucking time machine, you're set.
Make the evening his. Never complain if he comes home late or goes out to dinner or other places of entertainment without you. Instead, try to understand that his world of strain and pressure is very real, and he needs to be able to be home and relax. Don't greet him with complaints or problems.
God damn it.
Don't
you, God damn it.
Don't complain if he's late home for dinner or even if he stays out all night. Count this as a minor compared to what he might have gone through the day.
Otherwise, you'll be seeing the back of his hand. Is that you ever think about that?
See, this is why times were better back then. See,
sure.
Like you could just smack her and then she apologized.
That's right.
It was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
You heard what the rules were. Don't make it hard for him. He needs to come home and unwind. Don't make him unwind on you.
Listen here, you stupid dame.
Yeah,
I told you to have these kids cleaned up when I got here.
that's right.
Why is little Billy's face dirty? Smack! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't wash the kids. Oh.
Make him comfortable. Have him lean back in a comfortable chair.
Okay, now we're talking, Billy. Here we go. Here we go, Billy. Here we go.
Cool or warm drink ready for him. Arrange his pillow. Offer to take off his shoes and speak in a low, soothing, and pleasant voice.
Yeah, Billy. Come on now.
Pleasant voice.
And finally, don't ask him questions about his actions or question his judgment or integrity. Remember, he's the master of the house, and such will always exercise his will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question him.
That's what Michael Corleone. Never ask me about my business. Okay, this one time you can ask me about my affairs. Did you kill him? No. There we go.
I think that's exactly what I think this may have been written by a mob boss.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so.
I think there's a really good chance.
There's part of it where it says you didn't see nothing, you didn't hear nothing, you don't know nothing.
All right.
I mean, so far it sounds like paradise.
That's it. There you go. The 50s housewife. Or as I like to say, what's it like living at Pete Hegseth's house?
Yeah, no kidding.
Have you guys seen Man in the High Castle?
Yes.
What is it?
Cliff in like the 3rd season.
But the way they were the Nazi, like the Nazi regime people, the way they were, that's how I picture Pete Hegseth.
Yes, 100%.
Ideal.
Oh, he's got that big swastika on his chest.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. It's not a
Yes, he does. He's got a big swastika tattoo on his chest.
Swastika.
So it's an iron cross. Same thing.
No, it is. You made me. Oh, here's the thing, though. Maybe that's why this whole war in Iran is happening, because everybody keeps calling them Nazis. Well, they can't call them Nazis if they're doing all this shit on behalf of Israel, because it's Jews.
Conflict of
like, you can't call me a Nazi. I'm helping out the Jews.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. It's time for our favorite game.
Is it singing on a stage tonight? Swinging for the fence in the bright ball light? Or a name you seen at 2 a.m. don't lie? Tell me now, who's this guy? Singer. A ball player. Singer. Or a late night porn star with future so bright rim?
All right, here we go.
Why? I want to go through the lyrics to that song.
No, you don't.
The very beginning is like, it says, swinging for the fences in the bright ball light.
I don't know what it means.
Bright ball light. Well, it could make sense. In porn, you have the light shining on balls.
Could. All right, here we go. Country singer, baseball player, porn star, Ryan Idle.
That's porn.
Ryan Idle is a singer. He's Billy Idol's kid.
Ryan Idle is an American gay pornographic film actor who performed in the 1990s.
Damn it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, French.
What's some of his hits?
It starred in such things called The Road Home, Idle Thoughts. I should really go to IMDb. I get a much better list here. These, I think sometimes Wikipedia doesn't do it justice. Here we go. His IMDb. Oh my God.
Let's go.
That dude is good looking. Trade off.
This wants to fuck him.
I know.
Idol worship and letters from the heart. Dude, this guy.
None of these are very good. I don't like any of these titles.
No, those titles were not very good. But
let me see the feller. Let me see.
When you have a
anonymous
a bod like this.
Holy cow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Man.
So, yeah. All right.
Chris wants some of that. Chris wants to look at him
rude.
Wrestling buddy.
Don't be rude.
That's going to be Chris's
new
wrestling buddy.
Jacob Wilson, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
Baseball player.
Country singer.
Jacob Wilson, an American professional baseball shortstop for the Athletics of the Major League Baseball.
Oh, Bill should have known that. That's Billy's team.
Let's go.
Okay. Hunter Brown, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
Country singer.
Porn star.
Hunter Brown, an American professional baseball pitcher for the Houston Astros of the Major League Baseball.
Damn it.
You guys are both 1 and 2.
Okay.
Adam Hood, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
Adam Hood, not Adam Wood. Adam Hood.
Nope.
Okay.
Adam Hood.
I'm going to say country singer.
Fucking dog snores.
You're fucking dog. I'm going to go country singer too.
Adam Hood is a singer-songwriter from Opelika, Alabama.
There you go.
Opelika? That's all his song.
Like I love it.
He's like, all right, this song's called Revelton in the Distillery. Opelika.
All right, final today, Nate Smith, country singer,
too easy,
baseball player, porn star.
Give you first shot, Billy, because then I'm taking it
You're
home.
tied.
Nate Smith, porn star.
Baseball player.
Nate Smith is an American country music singer. After his song Wildfire went viral on TikTok in 2020, he signed a deal with Sony ATV. You guys stunk at that round. All right. I have one Reddit and one viral video. I got to show you this viral video that I found today. Did you see the drunk guy that went up and groped this girl in the bar and then
that guy knocked him out?
Just got jacked.
Lord. I mean,
hey, Bill, are we boring you? You're yawning over there. Are we boring you?
I think this guy's going to get arrested for murder.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah. And this guy, you're out of here.
Look at those feet. They're not moving. There's not even shaking.
No, you got to go.
Well, no, he's dead. He just killed him.
I think he killed that guy.
They should replay that with is it not Jerry the King Lawler, but who's the other guy?
Oh, Andy Kaufman?
No, JR oh man, I think it was JR, the other announcer.
Oh, Jim Ross.
He just killed JR Ross. Yeah, he just killed a man.
I think Pete Hegseth could use that when they bomb Iran. They always show the things like they show like the football players knocking each other out and shit. That was their big thing that they were doing for a while.
The comments.
Yeah.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty, Your Honor.
I
hope the husband's pillow is always cold.
The wife sees it coming. She's like, "No, stop!"
Yeah,
no, yeah. You can tell that guy's done that before too. You can tell he's.
Yeah. No, Your Honor, I didn't see anything. What recording?
What a fucking dumbass!
All right,
got what he deserved.
He did.
All right, this weekend, kids, we're gonna have a good time.
Okay, final Reddit question, and then we're out of here.
All right.
Here we go. I thought men like direct women. Is this a rejection? Just started a new job, and the guy from another department seems to be interested. He pays me compliments, keeps making eye contact, and this morning seemed to go a roundabout way to pass by my desk to start up a conversation. I don't know how to explain it, but after being a woman for decades, you kind of just know. So I didn't think too much about it yesterday, despite noticing the above, but then we talked about some interests and discovered shared ones. Movies, horror movies for me. So I told him my friends never want to watch the latest horror flick, and I offered my number if he ever wanted to watch one. He replied, "We'll talk soon," and didn't get at it at the moment, and now I feel stupid and I'm overthinking it. For context, he's management, but not mine. He's on his way out of town to a job site, and there were people in the kitchen nearby. So was his response because he's being careful, or should I just leave it and be cordial going forward? I figured if he was interested, he would have taken me up on it.
I have to see the conversation itself to see how he, how he.
You have to see what the girl looks like.
Well, not only what she looks like, but with the way, you know what I mean? Like, how many times has somebody said, "Hey, we got to go see the movie later," and you go like, there's always like, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, that sounds like a good idea," or it's, yeah, definitely get a hold. Did he give her the old, "Hey, yeah, sure, whatever"? You know what I mean?
Okay, so she offered her number in front of people, is what
Yes.
she's saying?
Yes.
Okay, well, that was bad. What was the first part? What did she say she noticed?
Let me bring it back
He
up.
like stares at her or something? What?
Let's see. He seems to be interested. He paid me compliments, kept making eye contact, and this morning seemed to go a roundabout way to pass by my desk to start up a conversation.
Hmm.
I mean, he might just talk to. I mean, he could just be friendly. I mean,
Yeah, that's I think
it does matter what she looks like. I mean, Chris is right, because if she's not that attractive, then the guy's just fucking. I don't know.
Right.
The eye contact thing is weird. Like,
Yeah.
What's that mean exactly? Like, who is? Did you make eye contact? What the fuck? How's that supposed to go?
I don't know, but the comments are roasting her. What was the guy supposed to do? Drop down in front of God and country and declare his romantic intentions towards a coworker who's a lower level to him with witnesses? I may be willing to date the original poster. I may be eager to date her, but OP starts running her mouth at the office and should be out of my life super fast.
Yeah.
If this occurred in the kitchen in front of people, you put him and yourself in an awkward position as management. Maybe you think you were direct, but you made a tactical error. You're going to have to wait and see.
Let me ask you two guys something. Because
like with people being around and he's a manager, yada.
Yeah.
Yada.
do you guys, I mean, I've never been in a situation because I never had a real job like it, but have you ever been in a situation before where there was like where you were a job where you might have had a romantic thing at work?
Yeah, I dated a girl in college that I worked at a restaurant with.
No,
She was my first serious girlfriend. Lost my virginity to her.
I mean, when you guys were at work, were you guys you playing it cool, or did you did people know that
people knew? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking in the cooler.
And I don't know how long ago it was, but was it frowned upon back then?
Remember York Steakhouse at Southridge Mall?
Oh yeah.
That was where it was. So yeah.
Damn.
Gross.
So that should tell you how long ago it was.
Gross.
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 You got your steak on time. Bro was thinking about we'll talk soon all the way back to his desk, like telling a waiter, you too can't be charismatic all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I've had that situation several times and I just never gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like any job I ever had, I never cared about.
There you go. Summed it all
mean?
up. Yeah. I hear you.
It was just like the decision would have really been about whether or not I could deal with it on a regular basis. Like, like, can something go wrong with this and I can still stand being around the person or whatever? Who knows?
All right. That's all we got, gentlemen.
Friday.
I feel like that was
Event
like,
Center West.
I feel like that was a screeching halt to an end. Like just kind of a.
I got nothing else. You guys want to?
No, it's not. I'm not saying. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah.
Don't get all defensive over there.
I'm just saying, you guys are the hosts. I'm just running the buttons on this show.
Yo, you're just running the buttons. Well, you tell us when to fucking quit and when it's time to take a break. And goddamn fascist.
When's my banana? Where do I get my banana?
Your banana.
We're the monkeys in this show.
Hey, did you see Orlando's is coming back?
Yeah, Pat. Yeah, Pat's my cousin.
Why does that not? Why?
Yeah,
Shocker.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm shocked at that.
So he's going out to where's he going
Grimes.
to?
He's going to Grimes.
Yeah.
So
is he gonna make his dressing?
Well, you can buy his dressing at.
I thought they quit making that too.
No, you get it at Hy-Vee.
Oh, I need to get that fucking dressing's the best.
The dressing is the bomb. It's
Yeah,
a big, great dressing. Wow.
Except all I can ever think about with them is fucking that scene from Ghost
See from Ghost?
Yeah, when the chick comes in, she has orange hair and fucking Whoopi Goldberg. That dude jumps into Whoopi Goldberg's body because he's tired. Of Patrick Swayze fucking it up.
Yeah, yeah.
He jumps in there and she's like, Orticia, that you? She's like,
why does Orlando's make you think of that?
Goes Orlando, and then he goes,
that's yes. Okay.
Damn, baby, what did you do to your hair? Orlando, you like it? It's autumn sunrise.
Weird ass person, Billy.
Orlando, you like it? I can't. This is what my fucking brain does. All right, y'all.
All right. Friday night.
Friday. What time you getting there, Billy?
I don't know. What time am I supposed to get there?
I don't know. I think
I got a corporate tomorrow in Algona at
nice
6.
Go to the POW museum.
I will not. But
okay, well,
there you go.
Say hi to Audie Crooks then.
I fucking hate America.
Oh, fucking dog snoring.
I'm glad that you told me that, so I don't make any fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't make any Audie Crooks.
Damn it.
Up there.
Her mom might be in the audience.
She might be. Yeah.
Could have been fun. Damn it.
Damn. See where that.
All right.
All right.
Review.
Have a good night, everybody.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Just a mic in a dream, and now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare made us sharper, made us bolder. We ain't going nowhere. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside, where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the Vegas stage